the journey, like I know I will have what I want, but the journey to get there, that's the most enjoyable part, even with its ups and downs, because even when something bad happens and at the end of the day, I'm still going to get what I want, then you get excited because it's like, oh, so how is this going to flip in my favor now? So, Queen Renee, yours are affirmations. What are yours, Queen K?
What am I
Like what helps you the most?
I don't know. I come back to me.
Okay. I think mine, it depends on the day. I think mine is more so the saying it and leaving it alone.
Yeah, you're good at
that. I think that's if I sit there and I try to script all day, I start getting frustrated because I'm like, this is stupid. Like,
because you don't believe it.
It's not that I don't believe it, but I'm like, it shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not that I don't believe it, because stuff that I have scripted when I used to try to do that every day, it happened. A lot of it happened like almost to a T. But it's like, I don't want to have to write out every detail of my life. Like, I don't want to have to do that. And it's like, oh my gosh, I know what's going to happen next. Like, there's an element of surprise that I do still want to keep. I know at the end of the day, like what overall I want, but I think the journey to getting it, I think that's the most fun part.
Yeah.
So,
and I never understood that until
scripting?
Now. No,
the journey
part. It was like, the journey. It's the journey. Like I never.
But it's like when you get it, it's almost like this. You get a new car, like the anticipation going to the dealer, like you test drive the car, you got the new car smell. And mind you, this is really like going through all your senses. That's another thing that I do. Like when you want something, smell it, see it, hear it, do all of that. Like feel it real. I don't know where I got that from, but like somebody said it. But it's just like when you go to the car dealership, you're excited. It's like, yes, I got an appointment at 9:00 in the morning. And then like you go and you see all the new cars. And it's just like, well, I want this interior and this exterior. And then you like smell it. And like, I want this color stitching. And like, you're so excited. And then like you sign the papers and they like hand you your keys. And like, you're super excited. And then like you're driving, it's like, you're too close to me. Like my new car, like, I'm like, all of that is fun. Let 6 months pass. You will walk right past that car and go do whatever else you're doing. And it's almost like that's how I look at the whole journey. The journey, like I know I will have what I want, but the journey to get there, that's the most enjoyable part, even with its ups and downs, because even when something bad happens and at the end of the day, I'm still going to get what I want, then you get excited because it's like, oh, so how is this going to flip in my favor now?
Yes. I just got the goosebumps. Yes. Yeah, the journey. Yeah, I loved being pregnant. Like I loved it. Everyone's like, oh, I loved it so much. I think just because I wanted her so bad. If it was a boy or girl, so I did that, like that added to this. I did that on purpose. I was like, yeah, I don't want to know. I want it to be a surprise, because I think that whole thing, actually, now that I'm like talking about it, it was the whole journey, like going through something I've never gone through, figuring out, like, it's not like I was trying to test myself, but like figuring out like how I was going to be with this and how, but you're first, you make all these like crazy, like, you're like, I'm never going to give her nothing that's organic, or my baby's not going to do this. You have no idea. And you just like have all these. And then the second one, you're like, yeah, okay. I mean, I haven't been there yet, but I'm just saying, like, it's completely different. And, but that's the cool part about, that's the journey that we're talking about, is like, if you want to think about it like that, too, It is, because you're right. Once you get it, you're like, okay. Like if you get your relationship, right? And you're like, oh, if you tried so hard, right? If you just like trying and trying and trying, and you can get it by manipulation, you can. But once you get it, it's not going to be what you wanted.
Nope.
It's not going to be what you wanted because you didn't do the work.
You got to maintain doing certain things to maintain
yes.
that. So
yes.
As they say,
right.
don't meddle with the middle. Like the middle that's talking about is the journey, and because you don't know how it's going to happen, and don't even sit there and try to figure it out. Just enjoy the ride until it does happen, because you know it is happening. But don't figure out how. Don't try to figure out how, because it may come in a way you would never even expect it or dream, and be even better because it went that way instead of exactly how you wanted it to go.
You'll look back and be like, I don't even know why I worried about it. Like, I don't even, like, you won't even remember like all the pain and all that stuff that you went through before. You're not even going to remember that. It's going to be literally like just an afterthought. And the way it's going to come to you is going to come to you in the most out of this world, pie in the sky way. Because you don't have control over that. All you have to do is get in that feeling and that vibe and know that it's done.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about creating it. It's already created.